Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to my channel. My name is Maria and you are watching English Unleashed Journey. I am so happy to have you here with me today. If you are new here, please consider joining our family. Just hit that subscribe button and the bell icon too. That way, you will never miss our daily English lessons. Today, we are going to learn something very special. We are focusing on real American phrases for daily life. These are the words people actually use every single day. They help you sound more natural and much more confident. Forget about heavy grammar books for just a moment. Let us talk like real friends talk to each other. Imagine you are walking down a street in a big city. You meet a friend and they look very happy today. They might ask you, "How is it going?" right away. This is a very common way to say hello in America. It sounds much more relaxed than saying, "How are you?" You can simply answer by saying, "Not bad at all." Then you can ask them, "How about you?" to keep it moving. These small words make the conversation feel very smooth. Now, imagine you are at your office working very hard. Your boss comes over and asks if you can do more. You might feel like you have way too much work. In this situation, you can say that you are swamped. This just means you are incredibly busy right now. It is like being underwater with so many tasks to do. You could also say you have a lot on your plate. This means you have many responsibilities at this moment. It is a very colorful way to describe your busy life. Let us practice saying these words very clearly together. Try saying, "I am swamped today," with a little sigh. It shows your colleague that you are working very hard. Now let us think about making plans with your friends. You want to go out and have some delicious lunch. You can ask them if they want to grab lunch soon. Notice how we use the word grab instead of eat. It sounds very casual and very friendly to the ear. Your friend might be very excited about your great idea. They might respond by saying that they are totally down. Being down means they agree and want to join you. It is a short way to say, "Yes, I want to do that." Think about how easy that makes the whole conversation feel. Sometimes we are a little bit late for our meetings. You can send a quick text saying you are running behind. This is much more natural than saying, "I am late." It tells the other person that you will be there soon. When someone does a favor for you, you say thanks. They might reply by saying, "Sure thing," with a big smile. This is a very warm way to say you are welcome. It makes the interaction feel very kind and very easy. Imagine you are waiting for a friend at a quiet cafe. They text you to say they are coming very fast. You can reply by telling them that there is no rush. This means they do not need to hurry at all. You can tell them that you are just chilling there. Chilling is a popular word for relaxing and doing nothing. When they finally arrive, they might say, "Sorry for being late." You can just smile and say, "No worries at all." This keeps the mood very light and very friendly. Then you might say, "Let us grab something to eat now." You can even add that you are absolutely starving today. Starving is a much stronger way to say you are hungry. It adds a bit of emotion to your English speaking. Let us look at another phrase for when you are busy. Someone might ask you a question while you are working. You can say, "Hang on a sec," to ask for a moment. It is perfect for when you need a very short pause. You could also say, "Give me a minute to finish this." These phrases are very useful for phone calls too. If someone knocks on your door, just say, "Hang on." It is polite and it lets them know you heard them. Now let us talk about things that are not problems. If you make a small mistake, just say, "Sorry," to them. The other person might say, "No big deal," to you. This means the situation is not important or bad. It creates a very relaxed tone in your conversation. It is like saying, "It is okay, so do not worry." There is another phrase that sounds very energetic too. When someone asks if you can help, you say, "You bet." "You bet" means definitely or of course in a happy way. It shows that you are very willing to help them out. You might hear this from a waiter in a restaurant. If you ask for more water, they will say, "You bet." It adds a lot of positive energy to the talk. Sometimes we want to show that we really understand someone. If a friend is complaining about a very long day, you can look at them and say, "I hear you." This does not just mean you hear their voice clearly. It means you relate to how they are feeling inside. It shows deep empathy and a real human connection. You are telling them that you have felt that way too. This is how you make real friends in a new language. Now think about making a choice with another person. You are deciding which movie you should watch tonight. You can say it is up to you to let them decide. It means the decision depends entirely on them now. This is a very polite and very flexible phrase. It shows that you are happy with any of the choices. It takes the pressure off the conversation immediately. Let us move on to a very simple response today. When someone offers you a drink, you can say, "I am good." This is a polite way to say, "No, thank you." It can also be a way to answer, "How are you?" American speakers love to keep things very simple and fast. Another way to show strong agreement is saying, "For sure." If someone says the food is great, you say, "For sure." It means you absolutely agree with what they said. It is upbeat and it sounds very friendly among coworkers. But what if you want to say no to an invitation? You can say, "I will pass this time, thank you." This is a polite way to refuse an offer or plan. It is direct, but it is not rude at all. It is very helpful for staying confident while saying no. Now let us look at a phrase for understanding things. When an explanation is very clear, you say, "That makes sense." It shows the speaker that you are listening carefully. It helps the whole conversation flow much better too. Imagine a friend explains why they were late today. You can just nod and say, "That makes sense to me." It is a very supportive thing to say in English. If someone suggests a fun group activity, you say, "I am in." This shows you want to participate and join the fun. You could also say, "Count me in for that project." These phrases show your enthusiasm to the whole group. It is a great way to build teamwork and friendship. Sometimes we like to tease our friends a little bit. After a small joke, you can say, "I am just messing with you." This means you are just joking and not being serious. You must say this with a big smile on your face. It helps to clarify that you are being light-hearted. Humor is a wonderful way to connect with other people. What do you do if you do not know an answer? It is perfectly okay to say that you are not sure. This is an honest and very polite way to respond. You can follow it by saying, Let me check for you. This shows that you are helpful even if you do not know. Many things in life do not have a simple answer. If someone asks if you like something, you say, "It depends." This means your answer changes based on different factors. For example, you might like the rain, but only at home. It is a very useful phrase for real-life conversations. Not everything is just a simple yes or a simple no. If you want to say no in a softer way, say, "Not really." It sounds much less harsh than a short no. You can use it to express a mild opinion or feeling. It helps to keep the talk very calm and very friendly. Now think about hearing some very surprising news today. You can shout, "No way," to show your total disbelief. It can be used for both good and bad surprises. Your tone of voice is very important for this phrase. Use a high voice if you are very excited and happy. Use a low voice if you do not believe the person. Let us practice with a little story about a trip. A friend says they want a free trip to California. You can excitedly reply by saying, "No way! That is amazing!" This makes your English sound very expressive and alive. Another great phrase for agreeing is, "Sounds good to me." It is used to confirm a plan in a very friendly way. You can also say, "That works for me," for the same meaning. These are perfect for both speaking and texting your friends. When you are saying goodbye, you can say, "Take it easy." This is a way to wish someone a peaceful time. It is a wonderful alternative to just saying goodbye. It shows that you care about their well-being today. If you are waiting for more information, say, "Let me know." You can ask them to let you know when they are free. It is a very polite way to ask for a future reply. There is also a very casual way to say, "I understand." You can simply say, "Gotcha," or "I gotcha" to them. It shows that you are following what they are saying. It can also mean that you will help them with something. If you are starting a task right now, say, "I am on it." This is a very confident way to say you are busy. It tells people that you are taking care of things. Sometimes we want to check if the listener understands us. You can ask, "You know what I mean," after an opinion. This makes the whole conversation much more interactive. It invites the other person to share their thoughts too. If something goes wrong, just say, "It is all good now." This relaxed phrase says that everything is perfectly okay. It helps to take the pressure off of other people. If you feel the same way as someone else, say, "I feel you." This is a deep way to express empathy and understanding. It makes people feel very heard and very understood. Sometimes we have to accept things we cannot change. In those moments, we say, "It is what it is." This shows acceptance without any extra complaining. It helps you stay calm when things do not go right. If you are meeting an old friend, say, "Long time no see." This is a very warm and informal way to greet them. It immediately adds a lot of friendliness to the reunion. If you need more time for an answer, say, "I will get back to you." This shows that you are taking their question seriously. It helps you buy a little bit of time to think. When you want to be extra polite, use "Would you mind?" This is a soft way to make a request to someone. It is much kinder than just asking, "Can you do this?" You can use "by the way" to change the topic slightly. It is a smooth way to bring something new into the talk. If you want to stay positive, say, "You never know." This means that anything good could happen in the future. It is a great way to give encouragement to a friend. When being cautious, you say, "Better safe than sorry." This means it is wiser to be careful than to regret it. It is a common piece of advice for many situations. To wish for a good outcome, say, "Fingers crossed today." This shows your support for someone's success or luck. If life is going okay for you, say, "I can't complain." It is a modest and very laid-back way to answer, "How are you?" When you are really tired, you can say, "I am beat." This is perfect after a very long day of hard work. If something happens suddenly, say, "It was out of the blue." This describes a surprise that was totally unexpected. If you must decline for now, say, "I will take a rain check." This means you are open to doing it at another time. To ask someone to contact you later, say, "Hit me up." It is a very friendly and casual way to stay in touch. When it is time to stop working, say, "Let us call it a day." This is a great way to end your efforts and rest. Finally, if you hear a funny joke, say, "That is a good one." It shows that you enjoyed the humor and the comment. I hope these phrases help you in your English journey. Remember that fluency comes from living the language daily. Keep practicing every single day and you will grow fast. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. This is Maria from English Unleashed Journey signing off now. Please take care and I will see you very soon. Happy learning to all of you and goodbye for now.